Good evening, Rutgers. I'm WeatherWatcher Connor Woodcock here with your evening forecast for Sunday, February 16th, 2025. Looking at conditions right now in New Brunswick, we have very gusty conditions, winds 30, 40 miles per hour, gusting up to 60 miles an hour, which I'll get into in a little bit. Temperature of 42 degrees, but the feels like temperature is 36 degrees, and our humidity at 77%. For your headlines tonight, like I said earlier, you expect some winds gusting up to 50 to 60 miles per hour tonight. And that's going to be remaining going into tomorrow morning, but it's going to start dying down as we get into the afternoon. And the last thing we'll talk about is that we're monitoring a snowstorm possible come Wednesday night into Thursday. But we're kind of working out the details right now. It's way too far out to tell how much snow we're going to get, but I'll get into it in just a little bit. For South Jersey, we're pretty much in the mid 40s to low 40s, much the same here in North Jersey, maybe a little bit colder in the mountainous areas, 40 in Bernardsville, 42 here in New Brunswick, and those cold spots of 37 in Lafayette and Hackettstown. For your overnight temperature tonight, expected temperature of 25 degrees. It's going to be windy. Those winds 25 to 30 miles per hour, but gusting to 60 miles an hour, like I've said. Sunrise tomorrow at 6:51 a.m. And then tomorrow morning, expect still those winds west 25 to 30 miles per hour, bringing the feels like temperature down to 17 degrees, which is going to be a story for tomorrow. Those wind chills are going to be pretty brutal for the afternoon going into the evening, but a temperature of 28 degrees tomorrow morning. We do have a high wind warning for the entirety of the state, apart from far northeast portions of New Jersey. We've actually already had some reports of 70 mile an hour gusts in Atlantic City, 60 mile an hour gusts along the shore and areas like in South Brunswick and other portions of the state. So it's getting pretty windy out there, especially with those high gusts. So we'd expect some downed trees, maybe some power outages as we get into later tonight. So right now, for the wind gust forecast, wind gusts 50 miles per hour going into tonight, and that kind of remains going into Monday morning. We expect wind gusts in the high 30s to low 40s for the entire state, especially at the shoreline. But that's going to start dying down as we get into the afternoon and especially into the evening hours. But those winds still going to be sticking with us come tomorrow morning. So something to keep in mind as we start our work week tomorrow. For your class forecast tomorrow, fair conditions for all the class periods. Like I said before, those winds are going to be persisting throughout the day, bringing it down to feels like temperatures of maybe 15. I don't think we're even going to crack 20 degrees for the feels like temperature. So it's going to be pretty cold for the rest of the day with those wind gusts really picking up, especially in the morning. So just keep that in mind as you get ready for class tomorrow. Our next main story is that we're monitoring this snowstorm possible going into Wednesday to Thursday. We do really have two possible scenarios right now. The one that's more likely possibly is this low, and this storm kind of tracks more south, delivering some heavy snow for North Carolina into Virginia, and maybe some light to moderate snow here in New Jersey. But if the models seem to change, we could expect maybe a northern kind of storm where more heavy snow is pronounced up into going up basically from DC to Philly to New York to Boston, and then some moderate snow in the far northern portions. But right now, it's kind of way too early to tell, but those are kind of the two scenarios we have for this storm coming up. The Weather Service kind of sees it as a southern track storm. We could see the probability of exceeding winter storm warning criteria. We see it the storm starting off in the central portions of the U.S., Kansas into Missouri. But zooming into New Jersey, we can see that the most likely areas for heavy snow seems to be in the Delmarva, going into far southeastern New Jersey. So it might be another South Jersey storm unless something starts to change in the models. But we're going to be monitoring that as we get into later this week, closer to Wednesday into Thursday. But for your 7-day forecast, expect windy conditions tomorrow, high of 34 degrees, high of 28 degrees on Tuesday with sunny skies. And then, like I said before, chance of snow on Wednesday night, I should say. Pretty much clear conditions, maybe mostly cloudy skies for Wednesday morning going into the afternoon. But late evening hours, expect maybe some snow flurries come Wednesday night with a high of 30. But our main concern is going into Thursday. We might be able to see that winter storm moving through our area with a high of 29 degrees. And then we're pretty much sunny for the rest of the week. A high of 36 on Friday with sunny skies, a high of 37 with sunny skies on Saturday, and then mostly sunny skies with a high of 38 on Sunday as well. So feel free to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. I'm Weather Watcher Connor Woodcock. Have a great week, Rutgers.